It's Knocka from Harlem. The only difference with Black Flag 3 is it's the same as far as my lyrics, which I kind of even got better. But I did still Black Flag, and I did Black Flag 3. It was to basically show my lyrical talent, my lyrical ability, to show basically how much of a real guy I was. But I did Black Flag 3, I just kind of put original music on it so niggas could get an understanding of, like my song ability and, my actual talent. Because a lot of my fan base, they heard a lot of freestyles from me, so I wanted to show them that I can put a song well put together, and still stay in my lane.
So me and Drake and Marvin's room and we ain't never met him.
Well, when he put the mixtape up, I guess on his Instagram, numerous of people was tagging me in it, and they was telling me like, yo, Kelly, look at this. And I seen this mixtape cover, and I was like, wow. I was just like, at first I was, you know how you go through so many different emotions. I was, these people be in different plateau of you. They be in a whole different pedestal of you, a whole different thing, a whole different weight class thing. So, you be thinking like, he probably ain't still like from me, and I really don't think he did. It just probably was really a coincidence, man. But I just feel like the Black Flag means everything, and I got a different purpose of what everybody else Black Flag, whatever they feel Black Flag represents for them, I got a whole different purpose for that. And Black Flag for me is more like the personal thing, and it's amazing how a lot of people is born it now. Machine Gun Kelly got it as his mixtape, but I mean, the people can see who did it first, because not only do the dates tell, but I'm on Black Flag 3, so that goes to show who did it first. It's on Black Flag.
I'm telling you now, this generation crazy.
Wow. Man, the hood, man, man, just looking on the news, just hearing that. Where I'm from, on the east side of Harlem, it's just all types of crazy indictments. Man, I'm just bumping into kids like 16, 17 years old, they're shooting guns. It's just like, I hear so much crazy stories in the hood. When I do get the chance to visit, or, even when I'm on the phone with them, or even when I just read the paper and just see my friends in the newspaper, people that I grew up with. That's just motivation, man. Things just gotta get better. So I know that it's not only talent that's gonna get me there, it's the grind. And it kind of benefits my situation because I got ADHD. Well, I think I do, but I'm just always a workaholic. I actually love working, and I actually love people's feedback and gaining new supporters. And the grind just to me is just about. It's just what I love to do. It's not like, I work hard, I'm just self-motivated, and that's what you need more than anything, Because if you get motivated off of somebody else, that can die out. But when you're self-motivated, it's consistency. I'm stressed, no matter how good things are going with my career, no matter how good things are going with my YTL family, no matter how good things are going with my buzz, and how much things are stepping up, and how much I travel, and how much I work, and no matter what it is, it's just that I endured so much pain in my life that it just takes a big toll on me to this very day, and I don't think that it's ever gonna, get off me. And I be hearing a lot of people like, yo, you can't be sad all the time, and I'm actually, when I'm around you, I'm not like, I don't live sad, I'm happy, I'm jolly, but the people who smile a lot is the people who cries the most inside. And when I write a song, it's like I'm shedding tears. I just don't feel like it's not too much for me to rap about, to be happy about. It's not too much for me to be happy about. I see my friends, my close friends that are struggling right now. I see, people that I came from, lost their lives. There's nothing really happy for me to be. There's nothing really happy about it. So that's why I'm usually just, just writing about what I go through. I can't even say that I am going to change society, but I can say that a lot of people have a different tone and a different outlook on things. A lot of people look at the kids that's out there, selling drugs and shooting people and robbing people. you look at them as a bad kid, but people don't understand that you can be the best parent in the world. You can be the best parent in the world. You can teach a kid right from wrong. You can do everything as a parent, but a lot of people don't know that society plays a big part on a kid. Society can raise your child. If your child is with the wrong crowd or is in the wrong environment, that also can somewhat overpower the mind of a parent. You know what I'm trying to say? And society is everything to these children. So when your kid is a kid and he's growing up and you're teaching him this and right from wrong, you're trying to show him the structures of life and how to be positive. The same very son can go outside to these streets and just chill with the wrong crowd and be influenced by that. And mentally, he start thinking that this is cool. Because a lot of kids don't do what's actually, like, we call nerds. We call people that's actually smart nerds and geeks. And the people who cut school is cool. That's just how society seemed to be coming from where I'm from. If you cut school, you was cool. If you was in school doing your work and you got 90s, or you're a nerd, we laughed at you. Well, not actually me, but friends in particular. And that's just how society is, make it seem like, the bad things are positive, or it's cool to do. So people go with the cool rather than be positive because they scared to be themselves. And in this life, you just got to do what you feel is right. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what's right. Don't be scared to be positive, man. Positive is everything, man. Just don't. In order to be successful, you got to surround yourself around positivity. And being in the hood every day, selling drugs or, doing the same thing that you do every day is not going to get you out of this hood. You know what I'm saying? Life is really big, and it's bigger than your block. It's bigger than your hood. And I just want to change society just by, showing people that I made a way. I've been blackboard. I slept on the train. You know what I'm saying? I done been homeless. I done been down with money. You know what I'm saying? I done got $1 million. I done been through all types of struggles there is, but nothing has stopped me from self-belief and believing in myself. Man, I actually worked with this with a new cameraman, new film production, and Bluel. And I think that the people that's gonna love it. Got a dope storyline. I directed it myself. Shot in Long Island City. That's actually where we at right now. I'm excited. I don't really want to say too much about it because I want y'all to see it. You know what I mean? Because me giving a storyline is like, what's the point of watching the video? But it's dope. I really can fight. You ain't fucking. Yo, Tim Vocus is a dope artist from Harlem. Kind of lives like he lives an average day life of a kid coming from the hood. Man, I knew Tim Vocus for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tim Vocus just, actually reached his peak after, a lot of people, World Star and Fada magazine, they kind of took him to another level. But me and Tim been working, we've been grinding, we did showcases together before back then, you know what I'm saying? Years ago when he had literally like 20 views on a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And I used to work with him and I used to grind with him and try to show him his work ethics, but he always had the talent. Which I see of Tim right now, the people that's just now falling in love with him. Man, I saw this in him a while ago, but he's incarcerated right now, and he's sitting up, and it hurts me. I had to shoot the video without him, man, but free Tim Vocus, man, and I'm sorry that I couldn't do the video with him. He already had agreed and had everything set up. It's just unfortunate that he's not here, but I'm not gonna speak too much on the situation because that's not my place, but I would say that you gotta understand that, times is hard out here, man. So people gotta do what they gotta do to survive now. And that's how they look at me. I'd rather just stay positive, worry about the fame and the money that I'm gonna get later. But some people think for right now, and that can make you make some silly decisions, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting up right now, and I just wanna say that I'm gonna hold him down as much as I can hold him down. I'm definitely gonna write. I ain't talking about just, rolling him or saying phrases to Tim Vocus. I'm actually gonna see him, put some money on his commissary and things like that. Because Tim is a well good friend of mine. And shout out to Ike, because that's who introduced us.
It's not a joke, get me. My own city running out of hope for me.
I'ma
prove them wrong.
Tell you the truth, man. I like Tim Vocus. I like Young Twisted. And That's who I like. That's who I respect. You know, they lanes and music is real. It's soulful. They actually saying something. They have substance in their music, and that's what I look for when I hear somebody. But like I said, you know, I don't want nobody else to take this wrong. But y'all know me for being real, so I'm not going to be fake. I'm telling you what I like. You know what I'm saying? And that's the two people that I like. You know what I'm saying? I can't really co-sign nobody else because we don't really spit the same type of thing. So I don't really, you spitting about, like I said, everything else in the last episode, talk about all this rich stuff. I can't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the two people I like. I think this, I was watching this interview with Joel Santana, and he kept saying like, we Harlem. I seen a couple subs from a couple ASAP guys that was like, coming at Joel Santana and everything. But I just feel like Harlem runs itself. It's being represented. But it depends on who you are. You can't knock Rocky for his sound. You can't knock Joel Santana. They all Harlem, you know what I'm saying? But they're not Harlem, but they do represent Harlem. Everybody represent Harlem in a different way. Like even in my situation, like I rep Harlem I represent real, period. But being that I'm from Harlem, I represent Harlem in a real way. Rocky represents Harlem in, whatever you might call it, the true way, or he got his Houston flow, or whatever the case may be. Joel's, they keep it Harlem. But Rocky was thinking mainstream. And that's what I think Joel Santana about that situation. I think Joel Santana was kind of, I gotta understand that, you can rep Harlem all you want, you know what I'm saying? But Harlem ain't the world, you know what I'm saying? Rocky, one thing I can say about him is he got a positive mind. He brought in his horizons. He understands it's bigger than Harlem. Harlem is this big to the world. So ain't nobody out here trying to fight for Harlem. I ain't trying to fight for Harlem. I let people say what they want to say, give themselves titles.
If you don't love her, don't say you do. That's backwards, nigga. Cause these bitches.
That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad the way that the kids are exploiting themselves nowadays, and I'm just trying to change that. I see a 14-year-old literally. It's a child that his older brother I used to chill with, and I seen him on 124th and 2nd, and I said, "What you doing out there?" He told me that he was selling drugs. He's 14 years old. He told me he's selling drugs. So I asked him, "What are you selling drugs for? Get you sneakers and get new clothes?" He said, "Nah. His moms don't have no income. He's selling drugs to put food on the table." Now, in all actuality, it's a positive and a negative way to look at that. You just can't be one-sided with a lot of things. I know it's wrong. What he's doing is wrong, yes. But his motives is right. But his intentions and the way he's going about it is wrong. As a 14, some of these kids have to be the man of the house. And jobs ain't, hiring a 14. But I definitely was talking to him and just telling him, it's not worth it, man. That type of stuff make me go home, right, man. He also had a gun on him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, wow. I'm just hurt for that, man. I love the East Side. That's my story, guys, and I love the East Side. I love everything about it. I just think I'm out of changing. I'm trying to change it. I can't change the world, but I can change myself.
My love was all you need, but it's so
24th and 2nd, one of the most notorious projects of them all. I left there at 14, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I got no plans on ever going back. I don't ever want to live in the projects again. If God's willing, I don't ever want to live in the projects again. I inherited $1 million lawsuit. I got out of there. I don't think I ever in my life want to turn back to Wagner projects. That is not my. That is the busy staircases, the apartments you can barely stretch in. Man, it's sad. It's a sad way of living. And to see some people that's actually, they're actually satisfied with the way that they're living. People will wake up and instead of doing positive things to get themselves out of the projects, they do more stuff that's going to keep them there. See, living in the projects is supposed to be a temporary situation, because of your finances. Or it's no reason why no human being should reside in the low-income projects for 20, 30 years. What have you been doing for 20 or 30 years of your life that you have not built up enough money to get yourself out of that type of lifestyle? There's no way you should have new pair of Jordans. There's no way you should have Versace, Hermes, Celine bags, Louboutins, $1,000 shoes. There's no way you should have these type of things if you residing in the hood. How do you have $1,000 shoes and that's 6 months of your rent? People got their priorities mixed up, you know? It's not about fashion. You gotta make sure your living is correct before anything. When you change the way you live, and then you have enough, then you worry about your presence. You worry about the way you dress and you know how you look. But people priorities is just messed up, and that's why they just gonna be most likely where they at for the rest of their life. Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Calling me an Eastside legend is like taking away the name of Al Poe also, you know, because he's from the East Side too. But we know him as a Harlem legend. Now, be real with you, a lot of people don't agree with Poe. I understand that. He snitched, and that was a no-no. You know, don't tell. You know, you don't tell. That just don't happen. You don't go out there, you do all this bad stuff, and you take away somebody else from their family because you got caught. But at the end of the day, for his actions and the money that he's accumulated, the name that he's accumulated in his dressing, and you know, he's a Harlem legend for that. I think you would agree with that. But I'm a Harlem legend. I'm not an Eastside legend. I took over Harlem. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there wilding, it was me in these streets. All these other people saying they getting all the type of money you don't see them. I was with $1 million in your local house party, in your local event, anywhere it was, I was there. No gun. Me, you know, Rocky, A$AP Rocky, he was MDB at the time, and my man Rhyme Money, Real Money, and I did whatever I could for the hood. I fed them. I put money in. I put money into big old events and invited a lot of people to my house, had home cooking, you know. And it's the things that I did, you know, it probably wasn't smart because, you know, people could have ran in my crib and hurt me, you know. They knew that I had this type of money. They could have did anything to me, but I just felt love there. I'm not an East Side legend of Harlem. I feel like I'm a Harlem legend. I'm a household name where I'm from. That's what I mean. I'm not known in Manhattan. You know, them people down there don't know me probably, you know what I'm saying? As of right now, but in Harlem, you said it right. I won't be an East Side legend. No, I think that's taken away from my name. It's your boy Knocka. I represent YNTO, stands for Young Nation Taking Over. It is about the young generation. They are the future. Shout out to my man Bluel. Dope videos. Good guy. Dope artist. He's also a rapper too. And expect to see a lot coming from us. Young Nation Taking Over.